Okay, we're back again with more blueprints. I've I have been looking forward to this all day. I've been just sitting. Oh man, I can't wait to play blueprints again. Can't wait to play it again. Let's go. I want to do another run. So here we are, do another run. So yesterday I upgraded a couple rooms and I got a few permanent buffs, but I didn't really progress anything. I did find my first red note, which apparently there's supposed to be 8 of them, but I will only ever find 7 of them. From what the Zoltar machine told me. So I don't know what that means. I played around with a couple other new rooms, and I now know how to get into the antechamber. I need to use the secret garden to unlock left or right, and I need a specific item to break down a wall to get to the right. So I need to be able to get to the left and still find the secret garden, or maybe that changes. I don't know. I also don't know where exactly the key works. So far it worked on like the almost all the way to the top on the far left side, so I don't know if it has to be there each time, or I don't know, but I'm just gonna keep playing. We're gonna figure more out. But so far I've been finding a lot each time, and I'm enjoying the hell out of this, so there's no way I wanted to stop. And instead of doing some classical music, I will do some like light Sims 1 remastered. And hopefully it doesn't get too loud. Just to have something on the background. Since that is the one thing that this game kind of dropped, is having some sort of background music built in. Alright, so starting a new day. You know what? Let me grab my allowance first. There we go. Got my allowance of 4 gold. I'm starting off with 4 gems per day. Now, 2 of those gems come from a room that I found, so I'm only technically starting with 2 gems per day, but having 4 of each is pretty nice. Now, I did mess with some water levels, and I have not gone back to the catacombs, so if I get a chance at the catacombs, I'm probably going to choose that. Yeah, the tomb. Schoolhouse lets me unlock more schoolhouse rooms, which honestly I probably could use. And the shrines buff was really, really good as well. But I really want to go back into the tomb. This also can be a way of finding some money. But right now, before we do anything in the house, I want to hit this up. If it should hopefully have kept the passageway open. Also, free money. Each of your journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. The floor plan is the definitive dead end. This floor plan is definitive dead end. Yeah, I get it, because there's dead people. Alright. So, this was the secret passage that I figured out the first time we had this. We then pulled Death's Hand, and it brought down a... Oh, wait, no, I guess I gotta pull Death's Hand down again. And this was one part of the map it showed. Now, I did mess around with the reservoir, and assumably that change will be permanent. So what I need to do is I need to grab the cart here. Pull this so both doors are now accessible. I don't know if I'll need that now or later, but... Yep. Always enjoy a couple lurkers. Now, I did also see this. I saw this in the secret garden when I pushed everything to like the west. I saw this exact symbol, but it did look exactly like this with the split that way. So it was the same symbol there. So I assume that just means they're like semi-connected. And I did lower this forever ago. No, it's too low. Oh, wait, are you kidding me? Really? It's too low? That counted as too low? Alright, so I have to find the pump room one more time and raise it 1. But it also looks like I can drain this completely and walk up and down, but I have to be able to get on that side. Damn it. Alright. Curse mode? I guess that's modes for after you beat the game. It makes it harder. Like it adds, makes it harder for you to find what you need or reduces your resources. And then draining it also didn't empty that. So if I drain it more, I could probably use this passage. However, if I raise it 1 more, I can probably use the boat. So I do need to get the pump room to activate again. I did not do it correctly the first time. So if I get a chance at the pump room 1 more time, I will attempt to get it. But that sucks. At least I have the money, and if I do need more money later, if I make any dead ends, this will make some cash in it, so it's not a complete loss. But at least now I know I need to mess with the pump room a bit more. Either make it go up more or down more for me to progress anywhere in here. And if I am able to find it today, all the better. Now, I already went to the gem mine yesterday. Let's see if there's anything else outside here. Oh, this is where the flames are! Oh, and there's another wooden doors that leads to a minecart? Would that powered... No, the powered hammer said it broke down weak brick walls. So maybe it breaks down those planks too? Maybe I need a saw? I don't know. Okay, so that's where these flames are going to. I need to unlock the other 2, which assumably are connected to, because one was in the mines there, the other one was in the school building. So I don't know where the others are. That's a small fountain. Oh, there's more down here too. Yeah, exploring more outside here is a really good choice. Do I need to light them, or... I wonder if there's a light source in here that I would need, or if there's something that gets these boxes out of the way. I've seen the apple orchard in a picture, but I've never seen it outside in game yet. So maybe it's just like this area. Let's see. So many of these fountains. You can't click on them, so I don't know if they're connected to anything. There's like a bunch of them just hanging around, little bird baths. There's also that door I noticed that there might be a way of opening up. That's still locked. I need to find a way out that side of the house. This is back at the camp, which I've looked at a little bit. Yeah, that's where I could call it a day, but I'm not going to call it a day. Now, just because it doesn't have dirt... Oh, there it is. Just because it doesn't have a dirt mound, I wonder if there's anything here I can dig if I had a shovel. Or maybe I need a thing telling me I can dig here. So this is the apple orchard where... Okay, the picture I had, there was a heart in it that said 1128. And that's it. Okay, yes. That one was it was in the photograph room where I used the magnifying glass, and that was written in a heart on one of these trees. Apple Orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will gain each new day with a 20 footsteps. Oh, shit. Okay, that's a ton of footsteps. Fuck yeah. All right. That's not like, oh, here's 5 footsteps. No, 20 is a... Yeah, fuck yeah. Do you know how many runs would have been saved with 20 footsteps? Ah, damn. Hey, Burb. Bye, Burb. Oh, shit. Another one of these things. I just need to find the 3rd one. Or 4th one. Okay, an actual sundial? Now this feels like it'd be part of a puzzle. But none of it's interactable, so... Gardener's Logbook, April 10th, 1992 through nothing. When I first came on the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms in the house under his care. As a result of his improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some records of my dealings on the estate, inasmuch as it pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. Robert Nagulia, groundskeeper. Or is it like Nolia? Like sometimes you just go over the G. Robert Nolia, groundskeeper. Among my many commissioned duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, entrance drive, and east yard. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the west grounds has not been a priority since Lady Epson's death and the ensuing closure of the west wing. Okay, so I haven't gone to the east grounds yet. That's the gate I haven't unlocked. The west wing I have open to the garage. There might be actually more there. Next time I get the garage, I might have to go outside and see if there was some I missed my first time through. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I still endeavor to brush the west path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms in the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these, I discovered, are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. The terrace, the patio, the veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and secret garden. Okay, so most green rooms can only be found on the side of the house because they need to be, I guess, they need to be near outside for sunlight. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, okay. Barren ground. So that room can't have something there? Interesting. The soil survey. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundskeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot of both east and west wings of the house. And while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, it was clear that the inconvenience such as undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from the survey only appear in those wings. To quantify soil quality, I measure the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. Okay. I guess I should make some notes. So it's a total of 9. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I'll just put 2 columns in there because I understand it's on either side of the house. I'll do Let's do it like this. Yeah, so poor soil. So poor soil, I'll put a 0. For moderate soil, I'll put a 1. And for the really good soil, I'll put a 2. And for the shit, I'll just continue with their thing of an X. Right? Right, that sounds good. And on the opposite side of the house, we've got ourselves a... So the east wing of the house is much better for gardens than the west side. Yep, I was just thinking that too, Fire. So if I wanted to get more garden spots on the right-hand side, I would get more things out of them. Now, for flowers, I don't know. It says the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. I don't exactly know what that would be for. Maybe you are supposed to... Maybe like you try getting some of these. I wonder what getting a room on the barren ground would do. Smudge pots. A few years ago, the Baron made a long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, and almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, the renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside of the house are still connected and powered by a gas line, including but not limited to the orchard smudge pots. The smudge pots found among the apple trees here in the orchard are critically necessary thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estate. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. Okay, so if you can turn these on, you'll get more apples and maybe more footsteps later, or maybe just more apples in the house. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard gas line should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. Which I just turned, actually. After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause to champion, and I have submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Oridna currently in the cloister with the much more appropriate angel Rhina. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humor me and listen to me rave and pontificate about the subject for the better part of lunch yesterday. And she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I have forgotten how to access the inner garth, and I am too scared to chastise me. Okay, I did find out how you're supposed to do that. My best rendition, pretty good considering I have only ever seen Rhina's description in the chapel. Okay. Yes, I did activate that. So I did learn how to activate or get to that area of the... Ooh. Wait a minute. Isn't that... Yesterday, when I opened up the time-sensitive safe, there was a gem or a ruby that was sitting on one of those things. And now there's one in here? Which I think had something to do with the stolen crown they were talking about in the red note, or some history that came inside that same room. Something like that. Interesting. So if you can turn these on, do you end up getting more apples? Because we are in the winter months. Actually, yeah, this is turning the gas on. Alright, well. That's going to be 20 more footsteps from now on, which is really nice. Is there anything else back here? I already was in the gem mine. So I already read the piece of paper that was in there. And you can't pull any more out. 2 a day is the max you can get out. But there's still a couple of doors here I need to open up. And they keep having these stupid bird baths everywhere. Alright, let's get inside the house. I'm down to 32 footsteps, and I haven't even begun the house yet. I might get more footsteps tomorrow, but I would like at least maybe, I don't know, find anything. starting my usual. Guest bedroom, bedroom and eggs, the parlor for pies of 3. Now we're getting our breakfast nook. First thing we're doing is we're getting ourselves a key, and we're getting ourselves some more footsteps. Alright, hallway lets us get to other places and is free right now. We'll take that. That opens up a lot. Morning room, bedroom, storeroom. So the morning room will let us go down, but it doesn't let us go up. Bedroom lets us go up. That means we missed the down spot, but we get to progress a bit forward up, so we'll take that. Also, we get our first 2 extra bonus footsteps back as well. Ooh, reroll dice. The commissary. Morning room would turn us again, but that's fine. The commissary could buy items, and I do have some money. And if we start getting dead ends, I can get even more money. But maybe starting tomorrow at 2 more gems, considering today might just be a waste, is a good option. Oh, coupon book. Nice. Alright, the commissary would dead end us. Bedroom dead ends us. The chapel almost kind of dead ends us anyway. I mean, I could dead end just to get the footsteps and try going higher from the hallway in the entrance hall. Might as well. Let's get the 10. Oh, and the magnifying glass. I don't know if there's anything else I need to magnify anymore, but there's probably something somewhere. Alright, so now that we've built up some more footsteps. Oh, and I can dig in here too. We get 2 more footsteps just for walking in that room. The kitchen. So the den would connect it so we have a big loop. And would give us more ways of going to the left. The kitchen would just have us go up though. And we can buy food, which we do have some money, and things are 1 cheaper. I'm not going to buy anything yet, but... Oh, chef salad? 5 for every green room in... Ooh! Alright, once we get some more, that's going to be huge. The trophy room will get more, if we even get a dining room. And the trophy room has things that are very expensive. Oh, that's right! The thing I bought last time... Yeah, I bought the item that let me keep 2 items. So I've got the salt and the hall pass still. Hall pass was going between 2 hallways. Cost no footsteps if they're connected to each other. And salt means food gave 1 more. I wish it gave me some better items. I had a shovel and I had a sledgehammer and so much other things, and it gave me the hall pass and the salt shaker. Alright, let's start using some of these. Alright, so now we have the passageway is now opened up. We're going to hit a left first and see where that takes. The commissary again. So the den would have us just keep going over. And also give us a passageway back down. Storeroom would be a dead end, and we just go back to the entrance hall again. Keep continuing if I really needed those items. Let's just hit up the den. There is a good bonus to having more of the house connect with pathways. In case I do have to double back, I don't have to double back like a specific long route. Spare room, chapel, closet, spare room. I could just take the closet. Yeah, let's take the closet. It gives me a reroll dice and an extra gem. It's also another dead end, which is actually a good thing because I can get a lot of money because I have the crypt. just get security just so we can go past this. Because if we get something that turns up, it ends it. And then I can do my normal chicanery. Wish I didn't have to do this every single day, but keycard system, keycard settings, keep it low because I don't have any passwords yet. From setting, offline mode, unlocked if it's offline. Okay. Yes, the moon pendant. That was the name of it. Although it didn't keep any particularly good items, but I guess the food being one more is pretty decent considering I was low on footsteps just for doing today. The laboratory. I don't have any power yet, but having the laboratory could be good. Although I don't have the bunker, so that kind of limits it. But I guess I could play around with the experiment if I did. Or I could just get 3 more gems. Maybe. I don't know. Let's get the laboratory just in case I do get the power for it. Yeah, I already read that one. That's the one that's showing how to melt, I believe. Melt the freezer room so you can get all those items. And this one's a lie. Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. That is a lie. It's only the office that we could get it from. Additional power. Yeah, we need the boiler room for it. I've already read over this computer. I don't think there was anything we need here. Every single day I forget it, and then I... Let's see, what was it again? Swan Song. I don't know why I keep forgetting this every single day. I didn't connect the security to the network either, but... Alright. Oh, no, wrong way. Oops. Okay. Pantry ends everything. Chapel leads us up. Dark room means I might end up ruining. However, I can always go back up to the den. But then what would be the point, right? I can always go back up to the den, so I might as well just do the pantry. Grab the money, grab the apple. I mean, can we even do the experiment though? Like, does it not need the power? Oh, that's right. I can test a house feature. I forgot about this. Yeah. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, whenever you draft an archived floor plan, each time you eat an apple, set your steps to 40, add a small chest to the entrance room, spread dirt on the driveway. Let's do each time I eat an apple. Too bad I already ate my first apple, but I will get 3 if I draft the boudoir. So spread dirt on the driveway, I assume means that I can dig in the driveway. A small chest to the entrance hall, which would be really big if I had a sledgehammer. Set my footsteps instantly to 40. The boudoir would then let me keep going back and setting my footsteps to 40. I just eat 1 apple, which would set it to 40. I do have the kitchen that I could eat and get a bunch of footsteps back, but... If I had the sledgehammer, this would be amazing. You know what? Let's do it just in case I do get a sledgehammer. Start experiment. There we go. I forgot about that. I know there's the big one I needed the power for. That's this thing. But I forgot that you can get a daily buff. Or daily conditions. Alright, so far I've drafted 1 dead end, 2 dead ends. So there should be some money sitting for me if I want it in the tomb right now. Let's get it. I assume it's going to be on that table. Yeah. So that's 10 gold right there. And if we really do need to come back later on for more money, we can. And then there's another really good sandwich in the kitchen, but I'm going to save that for a minute. And we're going to get the basic. We're going to save that chef salad for later in case they get more green rooms. We're just going to have the club sandwich for now. It was 1 cheaper, and it gave us 1 more footstep. Alright, let's continue on left from the den. The terrace. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. This would end this left-hand side. Now, if I was able to connect to the foundation, I'd be able to go more left. The only question is how much would I get to go down? But I also have a lot of money for the commissary, and I am kind of looking for a sledgehammer. Sledgehammer! Nice. I could spend the last of my money on a sack of gem, but let's just get a regular gem for now. Just so I have 1 extra. But good. Now if I eat apples, the entrance hall will fill up with chests that I can smash open for more items. Alright, well all of these are other dead ends, which I guess I could take if I wanted to. Let's try to connect to the foundation at least. Alright, I could get the garage. I don't have the power on yet, so I couldn't open the garage if I want to look outside. This would give me 3 keys instantly right now. And I still have not gotten... I have not unchecked the car key from the thing yet. This is right next to the foundation. You know what? I'll risk it. I want it. I want the keys. And that only works if I have the power on, right? Yeah. But I still have the one thing checked here in the coat room. So I can get the car keys and finally, like, move the car, or at least open up the car. Alright, so all of our hopes and dreams are based on this particular room. Luckily, I have 2 reroll dice in case it tries to fuck me. So the archives would end up hurting, but it does give me, I can go anywhere I want, including left and right. But it could hurt me in the long run, but you know what? Screw the long run. Free gem. I've also read that book, which has a lot of, like, our mother's disappearance and the theft of the gems, and the fact that the book our mother wrote, The Red Prince, is looked on as sedition and treason. Ooh, drawing room. Drawing room doesn't turn the way I want it to turn. It's literally facing the worst possible direction. The chapel also is facing the worst possible direction. I don't know what this is, though. You know what? Oh, that's fine. It's a dead end, but at least it's a good dead end. I've also had a thing where the last time I went into the archives, the last time I went to the archives, every time I chose one of the random rooms, it was always ended up being exactly what I needed. So I was wondering if that's also a fun thing with the game, like the one you can't see actually ends up being super good. Courtyard, I would like that. Ooh, wait, the boiler room. That's power. And I did turn this all on last time. Oh, did it not, is it not working again? Do I have to redo it? No, it's on. It was on. Yeah, they're all on. They're all facing the right way, right? Or do I just have to click on this? Activate. There we go. I have to just tell it to activate first. Alright, so I have the boiler room here. The laboratory is here. So I need to put power to the left. Now I can actually do the experiment. And I can also do this too, right? I don't need to have it all on for it to still give power. Two bedrooms, the dark room. Fuck it, archived. Oh, I got the bathroom, the shitty bathroom. Well, that's another 5 gold at least. Weight room, that one's awful. The library again. Archive plan. Alright, this room. The box, this box and the white box are both empty. This box and the blue box are both empty. The other two statements have identical wording. This box and the blue box. This box. Alright, no, it changes up those colors. So, wrong. Well, when it says identical wording, the wording technically is, except it just changed the color of the box to make the statement correct. Oh wait, there's also a pawn in here. Which room is this? The parlor? The parlor has a pawn in it. Did I already write that down before? I did not. Alright, so anyway, back to this. So I was going to say that this is false because this changes blue and white, but everything else is the same. So that could mean wording. It doesn't say words. The other two statements have exact words, or are exactly the same. Identical wording. I mean, this could just be false and it's just in there. Like, these are both true. There is nothing in either of these. And this is false. It doesn't have identical wording because it changes the thing. So the other two would be true. You know what? Fuck it. Just this one. Black box. Open it up. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Instead of opening this from the archives. Drawing room. Yes. Perfect. Alright, before we go any further, I need to start heading back to try out the laboratory. Otherwise, I'm going to use up way too many footsteps. I'll buy a banana for 1 and get 4 footsteps. Okay, so now we have the power. So this should be able to do its thing, right? However, I have no idea what this thing is. Just trying to see if it's like one of the things where it's got to be in a specific order. But so far, flipping up any of them has not caused it to glow anything else. Let's see. Is there any information on this? That's research logs. Data transfers, glossary of terms, no. None of this has anything to do with the machine behind us. Cooler is unaffected. Complete thaw. The cooler is unaffected. Yeah, that's him not knowing how to get here and needing help. Oh, here we go. So, this corresponds with the numbers on the device. The question is, how would these be used to get an order of switches, I assume? Would you go from the top of the periodic table and go down? Would it be like 3, 8, 12, 2? Let's write that. Let's write it down and see if that is something that ends up working. No reason not to, right? Three, 8, 10, 12, 2, 9, 11, 5, 10, 6, 4, 7, 1. Or the arrow is saying maybe from the opposite direction, so it would be 3, 12, 8, 2, 11, 9, 10. Like maybe that's what that means. Or it's pointing at this. We'll see. Alright, if we do the thing in the original order I wrote it down, it's 3, 8, 10. Oh, there is no 12. What would that mean then? Would it mean like you'd activate 1 and 2, and then 2 would go down, and then 9. Move it up and down again. No, probably not. Okay, so this does not coordinate directly with the numbers here. Six, 4, 7, 1 again. Yeah, this isn't moving anything. Yeah, is there... Let's see. And it doesn't let me look at anything else either. Oh. Oh. Huh? It has an arrow there. Is that just saying leave the experiment, I guess? Interesting. Is anything else here interactable? I guess, would matching the numbers up to the elements mean anything? You know what? I guess we're gonna do this. I'm just taking a screenshot of that. Snipping tool, be my friend. All right, so okay, what if we went in order of the thing? So 6 from the bottom left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would be PU. Two would be 1, 2, 3 down. Would be S. 3 would be H. 4 would be TH. Okay, yeah, this is definitely spelling something out. Push TH. Oops, shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. Push 3. Six. This is 7 over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven is 3 on the bottom over, so PA. Uh, 8 is F. 9 is 3 over. So TH. Oh, sorry, TE. 10 is RN. 11 is I. And 12 is NE. Okay, well maybe not. Maybe? Push 3 P-U-S-H T-H-R-E-E U-P-A Upa? No, this is my own writing that sucks. Yeah, U. Yeah, UPA. Push 3 and then it just turns into gibberish? U-P-A-F-T-E-R-N-I-N-E. Oh, push 3 up. Push 3 up. After... Yeah, push 3 up after 9. There we go. Okay, so not that? Push 3 up after 9? So I push 9 and then I push 3, but that's not what it means? There's more to that meaning then. Or does it want me to push 9 levers up in total and then only 3 levers up? Oh, is it not on? Oh. Oh, it's still just not on. Oh. Oh, you gotta find rooms that actually have ducts to connect the power? Aw. Well, at least I have... Well, I guess at least I have a piece of the puzzle solved for if I am able to get it right. Okay, so the... Alright, that's annoying and complicated and annoying. So that goes here, goes up. Alright, so yeah, you can't get it to go through the entrance hall. Oh, alright, well, at least I solved the puzzle for later. That does kind of suck, though, but whatever. Alright, well, excuse me. This might not be that many, but I kind of need to eat it now, unfortunately. We're almost out of footsteps for the day, and I got some movement to go still. So yeah, power's only going following... Yeah, there's a blue line if the power's on. Okay. Aw. That sucks. That just, like, went the puzzle from, oh, cool, I found the 2 rooms, to, no, fuck you, there's even more to do. Oh, well. Alright. We just need to get a room that connects to the left. Gymnasium. I can't just RNG it. Let's try a redraw. Observatory. Perfect. Then hopefully we can branch out later. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today, and I get an extra gem. Which is good. 4-doored rooms are pretty neat. Especially since I'm going to need to get one that goes up past this one. But I can get a... This one goes down, right? Yes. However, that door that I need to get through has a lock on it. This needs to be a power room. I need to turn the power off, otherwise I'm locked out. Unfortunately, I can't see one of these, so... Alright, well, I can at least do this, right? I can't progress anywhere else, but I can at least get the car keys back. Alright, taking the car keys... and then I guess I can check the sledgehammer. There we go. Since I'm not going to get any apples, and even if I did get an apple, it doesn't matter because I can't turn the power off. I wonder what other rooms need power to work. Alright, so I need to down and turn, yes. Alright, now open up car. The drop off address is 14227 Sandy Heights. Let's see. Will that matter? I don't know. Let's write it down. (14227) Sandy Heights, a small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. The goods are already secure in the trunk, so just unload and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule and I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery, and I believe Denny already has payment ready. Ooh, upgrade disc. Okay. Now Now, if I did get the power room, I also could have opened up the garage door, but I don't think I can. I don't think the game's gonna let me drive the car. It would be cool though. And I can't get into anything else, it seems. All right, well, that's at least a good end. I will upgrade. Uh-oh. I only have 6 footsteps left. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, no. I'm getting cucked out of this last upgrade disc. I already... Unless I can buy another banana. Can I buy more than one? Oh, I can buy more than one. Alright, perfect. Okay, okay. I can buy more than one banana. Alright, that's very helpful to know. There we go. Excellent. Ooh, a spare room upgrade? Okay. Oh, you can make it a color. Okay. I can make it a bedroom for bedroom synergies. I can make it a green room for green room synergies. And I can make it a hallway for hallway synergies. Let's make it... I don't know how many times I'll ever have the hall pass. So let's make it a bedroom. I've seen more bedroom synergies than other ones. Alright, that's good. And tomorrow I'll have 20 extra footsteps and won't waste a bunch outside, so... I will call it a day. Alright, but now I know that I need to get a boiler room and it needs to literally be able to connect. And some rooms don't have power lines running through it, which kind of really blows, but whatever. But at least I figured out what to do in the laboratory now. I figured out the solution, hopefully. Assumably the solution. Alright, we got our blowout of footsteps. We get our allowance. Let's activate our spare room for the day. And at least I got into the car. Alright, the shrine, the hovel, and the tool shed. The shrine is really good, but I'll wait until I choose the shrine again. I don't think I've been in the tool shed. Or I might have been, but... we got the metal detector. Oh, there was only one. Okay. Just making sure. Oh, no, there was another one. The watering can. The first time you enter a green room, use water to gain a gem. Okay, so... Can you refill water, then? Because it could easily say the first 3 green rooms you enter gain a gem. But considering it's giving you a charge system, I'm going to assume... that if you find other water throughout the mansion, you can refill it. Okay. I love how the game is just like, do more gardens. You won't. Do more gardens. You won't. I dare you. It's tempting the hell out of me. Alright, starting the way I always start. Going to the right first. Closet, parlor, den. Den, easy, every time. Also, I see that coin. Nook for bacon and eggs. Or I could grab 10 footsteps. Right away. Bacon and eggs. We get a key, we get food, the morning room shows up again. Speaking of the morning room, ta-da! We'll grab that now. Sure, I'll use the watering can. Also, rabbit's foot. So because I poured water on the ground, did we get another... Or did we just get a gem added to our inventory, I guess? Okay. Hallway. Boom. Connects everything together. Keeps us moving in the directions we want to move. There it is. Mage chambers would let us find less items, which kind of sucks. So pantry, money, food item, bedroom locks us out. Kitchen lets us keep moving and spend our money for food later, so we're doing that. All right, let's head before we go too far up that direction. Commissary for buying items if we need them later. What do we have? Gem, magnifying glass, shovel, set of gems. Okay. I may want that shovel. Let's get the shovel now. I can get the sledgehammer, but that is just a dead end, and it dead ends the whole place, so security. We can do the same thing we do every day. Keycard system. Set it to low. Offline status. To unlock that the power's off. Confirm. Alright, and then log on to network. Whoops. Nope, no. There's a coin and a key somewhere I missed, but that's not what I'm... It might be in literally the room I opened and never went into, so... Got it connected to the network just in case I need to access this somewhere else in the house later. Oh, well, there's the coin. Bedroom gives us 2 footsteps as we walk back and forth through it. I like that. Observatory puts us down into a dead end, but that means I could draft anything I want down there. Yeah, let's do it. I got a lot of footsteps currently, so... Apples are extra delicious today, and I get 3 extra footsteps. We'll go into the dead end. Nursery, whenever you draft a bedroom, get 5 footsteps. Sounds good to me. I read the Red Prince, but we get a free banana. Oh, nursery. Did I already write a pawn in the nursery? I did not. So pawn in the nursery. Okay, spare bedroom, which would give me extra footsteps. I can get the boiler room, which would open up both left and right. And that lets us get power again. In case I do need it for later. And I guess it's also in a pretty good spot, too. Oh, yeah, let me, Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. You know what? We'll do it. We'll take the risk by dead-ending this area. I get an extra gem. Oh, banana. And it makes our other green rooms cost none later. Speaking of which, courtyard. I don't have to draft one for this, and I get inside for free. But the courtyard might not have power lines in it. Honestly, I don't care right now. Yeah, it doesn't have power lines in it. Alright, well, let's water it. We'll get an extra gem. Grab the 2 gems. No, I'm not using a key. I can also go back into the entrance hall and now get a something from there. And I can choose a dead end for a good reward if I want. Drawing room, bedroom, whenever you enter it, closet. There you go. Key and a reroll dice. Oh, silver key and a reroll. Which silver key is... Unlocking a door with the silver key will lead to a room with many doors. Yes, yes. So now I can go left or right. Let's continue going left here. Storeroom, chapel, or parlor. So chapel would let me go in either direction, which would be good. Storeroom would dead end a huge section of the game, so I can't do that. But that I need the chapel. I'll pay the tax to go in and out right now. Corridor to keep going. Passageway. Yeah, let's get something going up. I could get the sledgehammer, which would let me open up. Yeah, let's get the sledgehammer. I can open up that. I know there's at least one chest here I can use it for. For back in that courtyard. 2 rerolls and some money. Also, I forgot I have a shovel. Let's go back to the middle. You know what? Silver key. Great hall with a bunch of locked doors. Dark room, which doesn't let us go. Rotunda. That would spend all my gems, though. But can rotate. So I guess you would go inside. And I haven't gotten the rotunda yet. I could... Let me just use the normal redraw feature. Archives, weight room, chamber of mirrors. You can now draft second copies of rooms you have already in your house. This would dead end it though. Redraw. Cloister. Yes, please. I now know I can... There it is. Turnip and... Oh, one of the permanent coins. Allowance tokens. Fuck yeah. Mr. Nolia, if you're reading this, it seems the day has finally come and the cloister is at long last getting some much overdue maintenance. I have left you a literal token of appreciation to serve as positive reinforcement, which would grant you a bit of extra spending money each day while working on the estate. We have learned from our dealings with the predecessor that it is much cheaper in the long run to be generous. Miss Babbage. Locksmith, guest bedroom, spare bedroom. I need keys. Let's get the locksmith. 12 monies for 3 keys. Or I could get a special key. But I don't even have enough money for that. So let's hold off then. Oh, and a free key. Parlor would just have me going down, not up. Dining room, let us go down. Secret passage leads to a room of a color of your choice. I still haven't actually used this yet. So if I said green, would it randomly choose one of my multi-green rooms and let me go there? Or would I be able to choose from any green room? That would be pretty cool. Like if I chose a store space and let me just go right to the commissary. Dining room can get me more footsteps, and it does open up the possibility that I can get like dead ends and stuff for bonus items. Let's just get the dining room. Free gem. Walking, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Walking closet. Key. Oh, a pass key. Opens electronically powered doors. Should be one more item here, right? Oh, the car keys again. There we go. Alright, the laboratory. Unfortunately, the boiler room cannot connect here, so besides getting the special thing, there's no real reason to do this. Patio, spread gems in all the green rooms. Bedroom keeps me footsteps. Parlor just gets me 3 gems if I get it right. I do have a lot of green rooms. Let's take the patio. Also a key and gems, and I get the shovel. Alright. They're still going that way to the drawing room. There's going up here. And then I would have to go all the way around to get back to this kitchen one, but that's fine. I'll just ignore that one. Got my gem. Alright, West Wing Hall. I don't need the breaker box for anything because A, I have a pass key, so I don't need to do the power turn off strategy. And I just want to go up. And I don't want to get the garage. I could get 3 keys in the garage, but I don't want to just get another dead end when this is the only way on the left here I can go up. Veranda, garage, dark room. I'm gonna have to choose. No, no, no. All right, so here's the. If I go to the foundation, I do have a pass key for. No, that can only bring the elevator up. I don't have the key to get into the door that's down there in the foundation. So there's no reason to do that. Veranda would have me just go up and I would skip the foundation completely. However, there is 2 digging spots in there. Even though I can't choose in the dark room, I might as well, right? Yeah. I'm going to do the 2 digs. Hey, and a key. So I'm going to see if this is right. Yes, the pass key can be here to get the elevator. But that still doesn't mean the door is going to open. It just means I can bring the elevator here. Yeah. Need a special key for that. So I want to try something. I don't know if I'll get it, but I need to try. I have 4 keys now. So I might end up needing a lot more keys later, but who knows, maybe I'll get the money for it. So I want to go here. I want to buy a special key, and I'm going to see if the special key is the secret garden key. If it's not, it's not. Nope, just a silver key. Okay. Because if certain green rooms can only be done on the side of the house, this is the side of the house. And I'd have like 3 shots at it. Special key. Silver key. Since I can't see what I'm going to draw, we're going to hope it's one of these. I'm going to hope we're going to increase the chances of it being a multi-room. Okay. It is the pool room, which is actually exactly what we're needed. It opens exactly where I want it to go. Now, because we have the pool room, that means the pump room can show up. I really want to get the pump room so the next time I get the catacombs, I can play around with it. Ooh, permanently draft the new floor plan? Yes. The vestibule. Whenever you enter the vestibule, 3 of the doors in this room unlock, and the 4th one becomes locked. Ooh. Clock tower. Tomorrow you will start with 1 key for each time room you draft today. And then the kennel. Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. Ooh. Ooh. So the vestibule will constantly keep locking 1 door on you, which means it might lock the 1 door you might need to go back through, which would suck. The clock tower is a dead end, but it's got a neat effect, which assumably it counts itself as 1. And the kennel also has a neat effect, making it where rooms with big spots you can just easily unlock and never have to care about. You know what? I saw the kennel last time. I'll choose the kennel again this time. Saw it last time. I'll choose it this time. Okay, the Great Hall petition plan for Saturday, November 21st. Yeah, every single day they keep adding this on. Oh, that's right. You know what? I read this in the library, but not here. Okay. Synergy, Celtic tomato soup. Never for free. Solarium, more likely to get rare rooms. Bedroom would just end. Spare bedroom would keep going. Solarium, more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting. Spare bedroom, I want to get across. And it also gets me 5 bonus footsteps. Oh, sleeping mask. The first time you enter each bedroom with a sleeping mask, gain 5 footsteps. I can't afford the vault. The foyer. Hallway doors are always unlocked. That'd be my last gems, though. Solarium parlor. Every box is black. Alright, so that's just false. Every box contains gems. That's just false. The statement on one of the other 2 boxes would be true if you replaced the word every with the word this. This box is black. Wrong. This box contains gems. So false, false, true, white box it is. Hey. Secret passage, locker room, spreads keys throughout the house. Yes, please. Oh. Oh, I can open these doors? Oh, shit. I didn't know that. So, is this what you would use, like, a lockpick skill for? Like, if you had a lockpick, you could open up all of these doors? Oh. Well, that sounds cool, but not something I can realistically do. Alright, the music room. I could go into the vault again, but I don't have a vault key. I've never been in the furnace, but if I draft the furnace, then I have a higher chance of getting red rooms. And technically, I guess I could go all the way back here to the patio, find the secret garden, and I would need the power hammer to break it to get this to open. So, I don't... You know what? Fuck it. Let's get the keys. And just in case, I can do the thing. See, there's the secret garden key. That's a regular key. I've already read those messages multiple times. So, yeah, we need to just go completely out anyway. Luckily, I have a lot of footsteps. And let's go explore the other side before I head back. Still would like to find the pump room if possible. Oh, also I made it all the way up. So you know what that means. Dinner is served. I didn't get the furnace. I could have, but I will take my 20 footsteps. Because I doubt I will draft the furnace. Unless I hit like another complete dead end. I can get more footsteps for tomorrow. This is the pump room, which I did want. The veranda lets me go up and possibly get the secret garden, but I don't know if the secret garden will always unlock the... I mean, I do have a chance of getting it. Honestly, I do have a chance of getting it. I gotta... Even though I want the pump room, I have to try. I have to try, right? We're just gonna hope this is locked. Special key. Secret garden key. Yes! Okay. Okay, okay. I might actually be able to get there today. Oh, the broken lever. Wait, I have this. I just need a battery. If I get a battery, and I'd also have to get the crafting room, which I'm not going to be doing. So, I could open the door I already have open. So, everything is now on this side. I need to get from here to here. Unless this just opens up the... Oh, wait, no, it's still broken. Oh, it counts from last time. Oh. Yeah, let's go. Let's fucking go. Okay, so broken walls last. That is good to know. So we are going to unlock the left side. And this isn't a maybe fire. This is a definitely going to happen. And now I unlock the east side, which I have a direct path to get to already planned out. Okay. I can now get into the room. Because all I have to do is go back this way in the music room into the antechamber. But I have 66 footsteps, so let me keep going up. See if there's anything else up here. Servants' quarters, +1 key for each bedroom in your house. That would give me a ton of keys. This would give me 2 keys and a gem. Is there a book in the library? If there's a book in the library, I'll get it later. Okay. We're gonna keep exploring doors first before I go the path I know. Because once again, I have 50-something footsteps, so I know I have enough to get there back. And I have enough resources. Laboratory. Oh, wait a minute! No, the boiler room. Does the boiler room go through? No, it wouldn't go through the terrace anyway. I do have it going straight up. Would that count for the laboratory since it's above? I don't think that. There's no power coming through the pool, is there? So it just doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't think that matters. I mean, I guess I could take it just to take it. Immediately lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold. Add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. Permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Wait, what? Whenever you draft a shop room, the next 3 times you open a locked trunk, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. If I had more trunks, I could do this, but I don't know how many I'm going to get. I don't know how many other locked boxes, so I'm going to have to go immediately add a permanent goal to my allowance. I would love to be able to choose something bigger, but yeah, no power's coming here. But I don't know how many more chests I would be getting. Oh, I did get the battery. I could break down walls again, but I don't know what walls need to be broken down. So. The vault, the library. I know I can get through the music room, so I don't have to get in through this side. I could unlock the vault? You know what, let's just get the library. And let's order... What book haven't I read yet? I don't think I've read Swimbird yet. Okay, I haven't read Swimbird yet. And this just tells you more about your time in the house. Coin check. Top 3 checked item, car keys. Yeah, it's been in there forever. Can't seem to pass it up the shelter. Courtyard, 23 gems. Most drafted courtyard, yeah, because I got the one that let it show up 8 times per run. Most time spent in the library. Metal detector shovel, dowsing rod, power hammer. Moon pendant, 20 gold paid in full. Largest purchase. I don't know what this page is for yet. Most avoided room in the furnace. Maybe one day. Classroom, highest grade 1. Yeah, I only ever found 1 after doing that. I always wonder if when you come in during the day, is there like random shit on these shelves and you just don't see it? Like, oh, you didn't come up here. There was a thing on these shelves. Alright. Oh! Bookshop. Books for sale. And the wine cellar. Didn't I find a thing that said there's more stuff in the wine cellar? I've also never been in the bookshop before. The bookshop has a bishop in it. Reddington Herald, a new clue sold out in hours. It should come to no surprise that the latest book from local author Marion Marigold is breaking literary records and making headlines even in absentia. The release of her new book, A New Clue, comes only 14 months after the distressful report of the author's mysterious and unexplained disappearance. Her current publisher has issued a statement debunking the conspiracy theories surrounding the book's recent announcement, stating, "The writing of the book was completed and well into editing stages many months before the disappearance." In addition, the publisher has revealed that all the proceeds from the first edition sales of A New Clue will be going to Lasting Hope, a non-profit organization that aims to provide resources and intel into the investigations of missing persons. Still, the timing and conveniently mysterious title of Marigold's third book has left many cynics denouncing the book and her disappearance as a cheap publicity stunt. Detective Bon Margle, who many theorize has been the inspiration for A New Clue, was quoted only saying that the book was unintentionally accurate. Regardless of their opinions, fans, pundits, and cynics alike were standing together elbow to elbow in bookshop queues in the morning early to get their hands on what may very likely be the last words ever published by the missing author. Alright, can we buy that book here? A New Clue. 50? And alright. I need to get a lot of money so I can get, assumably this is the uncensored version of History of Ordinia. The Curse of Blackbridge. Realm and Rune. Drafting Strategy Volume 4 and Drafting Strategy 5. I can't even afford any of those, so maybe another time. That also does know that I need a lot of money to get some of those books that seem to be quite important. This. Now, if this was the... Oh, the pump room. Yeah. Alright, so I need to either put more water in the reservoir or take more water out of the reservoir. So I need to kitchen. Kitchen is 1, 2, 3, 4. So the main line down. Let's put water into the kitchen. Then the reservoir. Let's put water. No, shit. Come on, let me activate it again. No, no, stop. I don't want to take 2 out. I only want to put 1. Oh, I have to do the math. It doesn't, I can't just tell it to stop on and off. I understand. I understand it now. I understand it now. Also, you can drain the aquarium. I know there's exhibits in the aquarium. You probably need to... Yeah, you can't just turn it off in the middle. Should be able to though, but they're doing it as a puzzle. So there's only 1 left in that. So, reservoir. No. Huh? Yeah, 2. That's draining more out. Why couldn't I put the 1 in? Alright, well let's see if I hit the switch again now. It should make it where there's only 1 empty space. Wait, yeah, I don't understand. There's still a whole level of water in there, right? Oh, no, that's on the floor. Okay, so now if I do it like this. There we go. Now I should be able to use the boat. Yes, okay. I can now use the boat if I want. I wonder if there's a point to drain the pool. I do have the pool open. what? Oh, I didn't click the pool, that's why. Does this transfer over if I flop this? No, you can't transfer this water over to that. Right? Yeah, it's not pouring in between. Alright, so I drained the pool a bit. I got this, so hopefully I should be able to use the boat now the next time I draft that. Alright, let's go. Let's go into the room. Also, this is the drained pool. And there's nothing in the pool to, like, pick up. Alright, I was wondering if there's, like, something at the bottom of the pool that after I drained it, I could interact with. Although I guess I can't get in that little spot. So maybe there is something past there, but I don't see anything. Alright, let's get to the main thing we're all here to do today. Or at least this particular run. Thing we've all been waiting for. I do actually have a couple keys, but let's get into the... Mathematics worksheet. Directions. Find each sum without using signs. 6 or 0? Okay. But this is absolutely out of the middle of fucking nowhere. Mathematics worksheet. And then the colors. I assume these are the same colors from the... the dartboard. So it's 2 plus 5 is 7, 4 plus 9 is 13, 6 plus 1 is 7 plus 3 is 10, 6 plus 1 is 7 minus 3 is 4, 6 minus 4 is 2. I assume that's what it means. Let's save keys just in case. Because here we are in the antechamber. Oh, it's this! Basement key. To continue up, you must go down. I actually... Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yeah, yes, let's see. Yeah. Alright. Ah, fuck. This Sim song has lyrics in it. Although, I guess it is a kind of a celebration song, so... Basement key. And guess who already brought the elevator up? Although maybe that was for that side. I don't know. Okay, more of the statues. Same system as the mining cart. Except the mining cart could only go one way. Ooh, can you break one of these down if you had the power sledge? That's the one thing. I have all the pieces for it, but I can't actually craft it. I don't have the room for it. Oh, do I need a board? Do I need a board or? Okay, that's definitely a breakable wall. No! Oh no! I need to be able to. I mean, if I could find the particular room out of here in the kitchen, I actually could try getting the room I need to combine my items together. Okay. Oh, wait. Wait, what? Just to get here and then get... Wait, but then how do you... Oh, I see. Oh, wait. No, I see it. Okay, there we go. Puzzles upon puzzles upon puzzles. 100 bells. Sandy Heights, 5 p.m. All right, so Sandy Heights was a dropping point for something. That the guy was making trips in the cars. So it was at 5 p.m. Where did I write that down? Here we go. 14227 Sandy Heights. 5 p.m. 100 bells. Okay. And antechamber entry controls. North lever, underground. There's something I need a magnifying glass I can't see. That sucks. But secret garden. Or, wait, Great Hall. No, the east lever isn't in the Great Hall. The east lever is in the secret garden, if you break down the wall. South lever greenhouse, that I know. So there's another east lever in the Great Hall. Oh, the Great Hall that has all those extra doors. One of those extra doors has a lever in it. And then there's the north lever, which is underground. And then there's something that I need a magnifying glass for that I can't see, which is very shitty. Unless I literally had a magnifying glass on me right now. Like an IRL one that might work. I doubt it. Oh, I can hit this. Ooh, secret passage. Okay. Oh, it's to this. All right, so this is where I could go with the boat. I literally just did the puzzle so I could finally use the boat here. But now I don't need to use the boat. That's the mining cart, which I did move so I can actually use appropriately. Oh, okay. I can't benefit from that right now. Now that I can't benefit from it either. But I can benefit from that. I can also move this over more if I have to. Ooh, and I can turn from here too. Ooh, secret room. All right, we're doing so much today. Oh, there's a key for here. A triangle-shaped keys? Please tell me this leads outside. Oh, no, it leads to... Oh, this! All right, cool. I unlocked this now semi-permanently. Foreman's Log 608. Scripps Refunded Mining Company, Excavation Department. Date 5/3/1918. Damn. After almost 3 years in tunnels, S&R has informed me that we will be closing up the site in June. It has been a somewhat bittersweet experience working on such a historically significant excavation over the past 30-odd months, yet being unable to share any of that work with the world. Maybe one day. Still, there is a significant amount of work that has yet to be done, and it is vitally important that we conclude our efforts in the main cavern and reinforce the structural integrity of the site before we seal the tunnels next month. It may be many generations before they are reopened. So they purposely closed off some of the tunnels. Back to there. Let's see what's down here. If this leads outside, I will be so happy. If I can just come back here whenever the fuck I want. Oh, this is the switch. This is the switch for that door. I can actually... Ooh, all right. Wait, room 46. Now, is this the actual... there's definitely more to this game, but... Okay, these doors don't open. Yet. Maybe they open up a different way. Right, all right, let's do it. I do like how the game is like, we're gonna start kicking in, music. Oh god, the puzzle game I played last year, when the days kept resetting, and you were playing in space. Fuck, I can't. I really like that game too, and now I can't think of the name of it. Outer Wilds. There we go. It came to my brain. Just in case, it sounds. I'm gonna turn the Sims music off for now because it sounds like we're getting something really good. Room 46. Yay! I now own the mansion. I found the room.
There was once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves, and he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color.
And it was blue.
The color blue.
Yay! Alright, so that's definitely the main objective of the game. But it looks like, considering how much stuff was in this, there's tons of other shit in the game. Either that, or there's multiple, like, the water levels also would have let me got to activate the switch to open up this final door. But that doesn't mean I would have been able to get into the antechamber. Luckily, I had everything kind of lined up. Hey! So there's definitely more to this game. But this is definitely an ending. I'm happy. Yay! Aw, who knew the one run today would end up being the run? But assumably maybe there's more other endings. I don't know, but there might be. Actually, no, I guess this is the second run today. Who knew the second run today would be the run? It did, yeah. The first one was super short. I was just running around outside doing whatever, and that one ended up ending really soon. But this one was like literally filled up the entire house. Yeah, I didn't find all the red letters. There's other stuff, so assumably there's other endings than just finding the room. Christopher Manson, who opened many doors for me. Mount Holly, your new home. Yay! Alright, so now I own the house, so now technically no one can take this house away from me. My allowance, and our new card. Only open in the event of inheritance. Dear Baron, welcome to Mount Holly, your home. I still remember the first time I addressed by my title. I was quite a bit older than you, but still felt strange, especially after a lifetime of hearing my father addressed daily by the same title. But life is a journey of growth. Growing up, growing older, growing wiser. And in our case, growing into the Baron of Reddington. The Baron doesn't have to be a daunting figure. He could be quiet and unassuming, or loud, brash, and boisterous. He could be deceptive or trustworthy, humble or bashful, or any measure of other things, but always clever. When I inherited Mount Holly, I never had to prove myself. They just gave me the keys and I left it at that. It felt too easy, too trivial, and very undeserved. Experience comes with time, but without validation, I spent the better part of my youth questioning myself. And as I grew older, that lack of conviction and aimless amplified. I never really had any goals or objectives to strive toward. I never had any dreams to realize. Never set any sights on something beyond the horizon. I never had a room 46 to reach. And now that you have reached your goal and are basking in your well-deserved glory, shiny trophy in hand and showered in accolades and titles, will you be content to stop there? Or will you look into the horizon and wonder what dreams lie ahead? Oven Navari. Herbert S. Sinclair. Sweet. Reach room 46. Inheritance trophy. Trophies earned will be permanently added to the trophy room. Okay, so there is other things to do. Full House Trophy, Explorer's Trophy. Solve 40 dartboard puzzles, win 40 parlor games, create all 8 workshop contraptions. Win the drafting strategy sweepstakes, unlock all 8 realm sigils. Solve the puzzle in room 8 on rank 8. Inheritance Trophy, Dare Bird Trophy, Cursed Trophy. Reach room 46 in Cursed mode. Reach room 46 in Dare mode. Reach room 46 in 1 day. Day 1 trophy, oh god. Trophy of Speed. Reach room 46 in under an hour. Trophy of Wealth. Buy out the entire showroom. Ace the classroom final exam. And Trophy of Trophies. Complete the trophy case. Alright, so those are bonus objectives, but not full story objectives, I guess, since there's still things that even that doesn't cover. Alright. I guess what I'll do is... So, I do want to play this a bit more, but I do also have an entire library of other games to get to. So, I might take Blueprints here. I do want to play a bit more on stream. I might take Blueprints and put it with Etrian Odyssey 4 post-game, where I will pull it back up soon and play a little bit more of it on stream. I want to do one more day today, just to do another day, just to see what else I can find, and to fill up my 3 hours, because I usually do for 3 hours a day. So I'll do one more run. And then tomorrow, since I'm not doing anything with my friends tomorrow, since that's still not for this week, won't happen, I guess I will stream a new game tomorrow and possibly some on the weekend, since I'm also not doing anything on Saturday, I don't think. So, unless, you know, I'm busy something else. But yeah, so I might start a new game for the weekend. But I definitely want to, yeah, letters is definitely something I want to find where they all at. Like, there's so much in the house I haven't even accessed yet. So I do want to explore more and find more things. Like, I even, like, there's those 4 lights that were turned on. I still haven't found the 3rd yet. There's the classroom thing. I only ever found 1 classroom, and it's supposedly... You're supposed to pass the stuff? I'm not sure how you're supposed to do that. Will you get an A in all grades? Or at least you just get the classroom, the classroom, the classroom. Shrine, root cellar, trading post. Let's get the shrine. Let's put it all in. Ori and the Blind Forest, yes, that is on the list of games that I'm going to be doing. For each different type of spread that you do each day, add an extra dish to the dining room. For each additional spread? So are you saying, like, every day when if I get different colors of rooms, the next day we'll have even more food in the dining room? Okay. Oh, gift shop. Let's just get the den. Let's not ruin my thing just to get new rooms yet. You know what? I've never chosen the furnace. Oh, okay. Yeah. That is what that mechanic is called. Spread. Here, let me choose the furnace. There, I have chosen the furnace. There's nothing in here besides the digging spot. And now I get the chance at more red rooms. Oh boy. Sure, I don't have any money on me right now anyway. I got the whole house is just hot now. Aquarium. Well, aquarium is a red room, so that makes sense. Okay, well now I'm out of money, so. The gift shop again. You know what? I don't have the money, but Red Prince plushies. Enjoy a lunch. Birds and blue tents. Tents fit for a prince. Sturdy construction, steel stakes, and scorching rope. Mount Holly t-shirt. It just looks nice. A permanent addition to walk-in closet. Lunchbox. Permanent addition to the dining room. When you reach rank 5 with lunchbox, gain half of your dinner steps. Swim trunks. A pair of trunks is always handy for swimming. Just be sure to bring some keys. Permanent edition in the pool. Dirigiblocks console edition coming soon. Swim Birds plushie. Unlock dare mode. Oh, okay. And blue tents. Blue tents can only be purchased after you have proven your merit as a scout by obtaining 8 trophies in your trophy room. Oh, okay. Huh. I don't have a gem for it. Shit. No. I mean, I could use this just to knock the bathroom out. There. Now the bathroom won't show up again. Kennel. If I dig in a room, I unlock it. I don't have a shovel yet, but hey. Hey, doggos. Hey, good boys. Ah, yeah. No, I can't pet it. All right, good game. All right, the game is good. Some leashes. C cat. The cat stretching between the CA and the T. And I can dig in there. Nursery, pantry. Where's the pantry? Gymnasium. Lose 2 steps whenever you go in. Get the shoes. Now this can be a dead end. Hey, a key card. Oh, this ends this side. I'll at least get the gems. Hopefully. The other 2 boxes are true. The other 2 boxes are blue, so that's false. The other 2 boxes are empty. So the other 2 boxes are true. This is clearly not true. So this is clearly not true. So this is true. The other 2 boxes are empty, which means this is the box that has something inside. Dun dun dun. Alright, I lost a bunch of footsteps from going in here, but that's fine. Got some gems. Unfortunately, there's only one path to go anymore. East Wing Hall. Yeah. Observatory, weight room, archives. Screw it. Just lose half. Take half. We've at least unlocked it now. You know, I have been in here before. Let's see what happens when the game says I have all the red rooms. Hey, there's the vault. Drawing room literally is the wrong possible way. Vault's all my gems though, but oh well. I now blast out money. And a coupon book. Now I don't have the key for the thing here. So I'm gonna have to do this. What does the commissary have? Magnifying glass, shovel, shovel, and I'll take the gems. Go into the kitchen. We can buy bananas for 1 each because I had the discount. Oh, +5 for every red room? Oh, yeah. Instant. Boom. 40 footsteps right back. Oh, yeah. That was so good. I didn't even know I had that. Perfect. Alright, I can get the lunchbox. When you reach rank 5 with lunchbox, gain half of your dinner steps. So we'll take that. We'll get the lunchbox. I can also get the t-shirt, a permanent addition to the walk-in closet. It looks nice. You know what? Fine. There we go. Now I have the the t-shirt for funsies. No. Music room. Perfect. Keys. Ooh. Oh, the safe deposit box key. 149. Ah. Hey, I found another, first a permanent upgrade. 2 more allowance permanently. Some money, and I think I found another, oh no, it's not another red book, it's a passport. Defend Ares. International passport. This is our mother's. Surname Hayes, given name Samantha. Nationality Arian. 5/12/47, 6 female. Date of issue, date of expiry, 1994. Or is that our... Is that our mom but under a different name? Right? ID? Huh. Maybe I'm dumb and that is our mom, but just on a fake name, maybe? Or is that her actual name? I don't think so, right? Interesting. I don't know what clue this is for. Oh, diplomatic pass. Hopefully these numbers don't... Well, if they do matter, I'll just cheese it and look it up later. Or better yet, I'll just do this. Print screen. Save as. Blueprints passport. There we go. I'm not writing all this down. We'll just take a screenshot of it. Okay. Music room went into the foundation. That's right. I do have a key for this. Secret passage, corridor. Because this is... Let's see. Back to the garage. Billiard room. Garage gets me my keys. Whenever you draft the bedroom, get 5 extra steps. We got a gem. Study. While drafting, you may spend gems to withdraw floor plans up to 8 times. Dead end, though. Alright, we'll use our only one to try not to dead end it. Nope, it dead ended it anyway. Plus 5 gems. Alright, so we just have the only thing we have left is the foundation. Two more gems for tomorrow. Every time I see that, I think it's a magnifying glass, but it's just a spoon. Drawing room, drawing room. I don't know what this is. I'll choose it. It's 3. Oh, the spinning room. Oh, this is another way of getting to the foundation. Getting that to activate. lost key. No. Ballroom. Sets your gems to 2 every time you go in. Bedroom gives you more footsteps. The freezer. Another archive floor plan. Your money and gems will not your gold and gems will not reset at the end of the day, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. So I don't want to walk into the freezer yet. Oh, nope, it did freeze it right now. All right, just for me choosing that. So I need to melt this room. So I need to get the house hot. But the furnace, I guess, doesn't count. I need to do something else to do it. It would be neat if you had the furnace on, would melt this because you opened up the room. For staff use, Mr. Sinclair's personal freezer. However, the freezer will never unmelt. So that's a red letter, I am going to assume. And there's a special key in there. I gotta figure out how you actually melt this, besides just do the experiment maybe. Nope, locked. Well, that's it then. I mean, I can do one more thing. I can hit this. Nope, it's locked. That is the end for the day. However, next time I do this, I will have 3 bonus gems and 15 extra monies in my pocket. So that's a pretty good bonus for whenever I play this next. Anyway, that was... that's blueprints for the day. So I found the room. I now own the mansion. I have a bunch of resources for next time I do this. Tomorrow's stream, I'll probably stream something else. Like I said, just like the post game of Etrian, I want to take a small break before I go back to them. I'll go back to this as well, because there's plenty of stuff in this game that I still don't know, and I still want to find out what it's about. So I'm still very curious. But tomorrow I'll stream something a little bit different. Maybe even stream during the day. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll be back again tomorrow for a little bit new game. But don't worry, Blueprints and the post-game Etrian Odyssey 4 will be returning. I just needed to mix things up a little bit. And doing this entire week of Blueprints was very fun and enjoyable so far. So, oh yeah, I'll be back again tomorrow, and we'll see you all next time. Let me just, actually call it a day. Yeah. Scarlet Shopping Center of Fire and Ice.